All right, gonna do another one real quick. My cat's freaking out, running laps. All right. So this is another question that I have for you guys. This one's a little bit different. This guy's not quite as young, but he's still young in the grand scheme of things. He's 31 years old, male. He's single and he doesn't know how to find a date. So I'm going to read the question off and we'll kind of dissect it, go from there, and figure out how we can help this guy, if we can help this guy. I'm 31 years old. I've always had trouble dating. After my ex-fiance and I split, I feel like I can't emotionally connect with anyone I start talking to. For background, me and my ex split after she drove 4 hours to hook up with a random guy. And this is after I spent $20,000 on a wedding a year in advance. It's been over 3 years now since then. Whenever I start the talking phase with someone, I don't seem to make a real connection. But when we go on a date, it's like I'm scared to make a connection in fear of the fact that it won't work out. I know this is all probably sounding stupid, but I'm human. I'm happy being single, but I'm a lonely person and would like to have that connection with someone. Honestly, I just don't know how to change my mindset. All right, short and sweet. I appreciate that. Okay, so you're definitely hurt. You're still hurting. It's been 3 years, and your ex-fiance definitely ripped your heart out, buddy. She definitely ripped your heart out, and she stomped it out and had no remorse in that fact, which is very sad. Still running laps. Did you get into catnip or something? What the hell's wrong with you? Sorry. So you're definitely hurting. It's very unfortunate, and it happens all the time. It's happened to my best friends. It's happened to me when I was younger. It happens. It's a brutal reality of the dating world that we've created for ourselves currently in 2024 and 2023 and 2022, if you ask me. For the last few years, it's tough with trying to be in a relationship and the allure and the drawingness towards it's so easy. You pick up your phone, you can download an app from the App Store, it won't tell your partner about it. You can make a profile, no one will know, especially if you make it for a different city. It's so easy, especially for a woman. A woman can get sex from almost any man at almost any time that she feels the inkling. And if it could be something so stupid and simple as you were not acting right that day. You had an attitude, or you didn't answer her question the way that she wanted you to answer it, and she just so happens to have this guy who's been in her inbox for the last 6 months trying to just get a coffee date with her. And all it takes is one text message saying, yeah, all right, let's meet here at this motel at this time. I'm going to take care of you. That's all it takes. And the guy's going to meet her, obviously, because he doesn't get anything, because the sexual market is destroyed. It's absolutely destroyed. So yeah, I hear your pain, man. I hope you got your $20,000 back for that wedding, by the way. That would suck. That would suck major. I would be more torn up about the loss of the money than anything. So I understand that you're probably scared, like you said, to make a connection with a new woman, but you can't think that way. You have to move forward. You have to continue moving forward. You can't close your life off. You're letting her win. You're letting the cheater win if you do that, by ceasing your life and by ceasing further connections with other women. And there will be more women, if you continue to date, there will be more women that will rip your heart out. It's part of it, but there will also be those women who are magnificent, and you may find the one. All you need is one. So you may find the one. Could be the next one. It could be the 5th girl you date from now. It could be the 100th girl you date from now. But you are wafting through the shit in order to find the gold. And depending on how lucky you are, depends on how much shit you have to wade through. It's just the simple fact. I tried many relationships, different relationships, different women, different ethnicities, different everything, and it's just tough. I get it, and it's so easy for women to leave and cheat and do something behind your back. And that's the reality of the world that we live in right now. But you will, if you continue and you try and you put genuine effort and you know and tell yourself when a woman is not good for you, and you can decide for yourself when to leave a relationship that's not good for you or beneficial for either of you, you will find her. You will find her. You're 31. I would usually say that men peak between 24 and 36, maybe even 38 years old. That's kind of when you have your best time in life, because when you're below the age of 24, you have no money, you're still figuring out a job, you probably don't have a career at that point, you're probably still trying to just figure everything out. It wasn't until I was about 23 or 24 until my life started to kind of take true shape, and you don't start to get any sort of wisdom until after like 24 or 25, because your life is just happening at you and you're not ingesting any of the information. And once you reach a certain point in life where life's no longer happening at you, you're trying to send everything outwards, you're trying to create the life that you want, you digest things better, and things make sense in your mind, and you can put things together better, and there's not so much going on. It's not just a dopamine hit, meth head scenario, you know what I mean? It's just, it's a piece. It's a piece, and that's when you really start to build your life. You'll have some, hopefully by then, by 26 or 27, you'll have some money put away. So you'll have some sort of safety net, and you're financially just building yourself up from there. I'd assume at 31 years old, hopefully since you've been working since at least you were 18, and you've had only one relationship, and you clearly had $20,000 3 years ago to spend on a wedding. I'm assuming that you're doing pretty well financially, and that's great for you. That's great for you. Work on your body, work on your health, try to get as healthy as possible. I would start there. I would start to try to make a few friends. Once you start going out with groups of friends, you by proxy are going to be introduced to more women, or there will at least be more women at certain venues. And my lips are dry. And you can find someone. It doesn't even have to be a real connection. Just find someone, have a good time. Make sure it's mutually beneficial for the both of you, and move along. And that's experience. That's experience. You have to, because when you do find the one, you have to be able to take care of her, and you have to meet her needs, if you understand what I'm saying. So get some practice. Learn how to talk to women. I'm not necessarily talking about sex, because again, I'm a believer in Christ, so I'm not saying that. A good place to look for you would probably start going to a church. Just a thought. But we all make mistakes. This woman really ripped your heart out, but you cannot stop, my friend. You have your own life to live. Do not let her win. She did what she wanted to do and cheated and had a good time for one night, but you have to make her regret that she lost you. Make her regret it. Don't let her win. Make her regret it. That's how I always look at it. So that's how I've looked at it, and that's what I had my heart broken so many times that I made myself better in every aspect of my life, financially, physically, spiritually, every facet of my life I tried to make better in order, and that naturally attracts better mates. It's not like it's a fact. It's not bullshit. It's a fact. You make yourself better, you will draw these women towards you. And all it takes is you're at the right grocery store at the right time. That's it. And you guys hit it off, and she realizes, like, dang, this guy's he's something else. He's different than all these other guys. He's strong, he's smart, he's handsome, he's He's got a relationship with God. He's financially stable and successful. She's not leaving you because you're not replaceable at that point. This woman 3 years ago replaced you because you were replaceable. Simple as that. It's brutal, it's harsh, I know, trust me. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish there was, part of the reason why I'm making these videos is I want to make some small, even if it's a small, incremental change to the dating world. That's what I'm here for. I'm so sick of seeing my peers and my friends not being successful and not in relationships, in finance, in everything. I just want to help. Genuinely, I just want to help. I'm so sick of seeing people struggling, especially men. We're the future of this country. We're the future of this country. If young men don't do something, if we don't stand up and be unified, and I'm not saying storm the Capitol, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just have a backbone again, control your sexual desires. Don't be on Instagram being the guy who's commenting under the fitness model's photo. Reel it in. And let's start to rebuild the young men of America as a whole, because there are good men out there. I'm one of them. I know many of them. I don't see many of them online. They're either multimillionaires who are just profiting off of you by trying to sell you their dating advice booklet or dating course, or they're crazy simps who are just pandering to a certain audience that doesn't, you will never benefit from that. You will never get a sexual partner from that. You may get a sexual partner from that, excuse me, but you won't get a long-lasting relationship from that. You have to be in the middle. You have to be in the middle. You have to you have to cherry pick from both sides. You have to be nice to your woman, but also don't take any mess from anyone. Not just your girl, but don't take any mess from anyone. You have to be right in the middle. You don't let her disrespect you, but you also give her respect. It's not one or the other. It's not, oh, I disrespect her, use her as a sex toy, or I respect her so much that I kiss her feet every time I see her. No, right in the middle. Right in the middle. It's synergetic, 50-50 relationship. You're the protector, you're the provider. She does things around the house, whatever you guys decide to do in your dynamic of your relationship is how it should be. It should be a 50-50 broker deal. You guys both bring the same amount of value to a relationship. You're both human beings. You're both worth the same. Anyway, I'm rambling again. But you know what you need to do, my friend. And you need to make as many connections as possible. Doesn't matter the quality. Just do it and make yourself better. His username is Luke, so I'm going to assume he's Luke. Make yourself better. Get out there. All right? I'm praying for you. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.